Right now, you are making tiny, everyday conversational mistakes that silently signal to everyone in the room that you don't fully know what you're talking about. The terrifying part? You think you're coming across as friendly, polite, or articulate, but the people listening are secretly writing you off. The good news is that intelligence isn't about memorizing the dictionary or having a high IQ. By simply eliminating these 5 subconscious habits, you will immediately command more respect, project unshakable authority, and radically change how people perceive your intellect by the end of this video. You don't need to learn a new skill, read 50 books, or put in extra effort. You are not adding anything to your life. You are just deleting the subtle bad habits that are quietly undermining your credibility every single day. First, stop over-explaining yourself. When you give a simple answer and then spend the next 2 minutes justifying, re-explaining, and over-defending it, you aren't being thorough, you are broadcasting insecurity. Compare the two. Saying, "I can't make it on Friday, but let's do next week," sounds grounded and firm. But adding, "because my car has a noise and I have to watch my friend's dog and I'm just so exhausted," makes you sound panicked and guilty. State your point once, clearly, and let the silence sit. Second, cut out the subtle language hedges. Words like "kind of," "I guess," "maybe I'm wrong but," or "in my humble opinion," act as psychological exit doors. You use them to protect your ego in case someone disagrees, but what they actually do is invite people to doubt you. If you say, "I think maybe we should try a different approach," you sound uncertain. If you say, "We should try a different approach," you sound like a leader. Stop apologizing for having a point. Pay close attention to this third one, because doing it instantly destroys rapport. Interrupting people just to prove you have a thought. Jumping in the second someone takes a breath doesn't make you look sharp or fast. It makes you look reactive and self-absorbed. True authority listens completely, absorbs the room, and speaks last. Fourth, stop using big words to explain simple ideas. Throwing around dense jargon or overly complex vocabulary doesn't make you sound like a genius. It makes you sound like you're trying too hard to hide a lack of substance. True intelligence is the ability to take something complicated and explain it so simply that a 10-year-old can understand it. Clarity always beats complexity. And fifth, stop reacting instantly to everything thrown at you. When someone asks you a tough question and you blurt out the first thought that hits your brain, you come across as impulsive. The simple fix: take a deliberate 2-second pause before answering. That short gap of silence instantly signals composure, deep thought, and absolute self-control. Looking smart was never about knowing more than everyone else in the room. It's about communicating with control and cutting out the noise. When you eliminate these bad habits, people naturally read your clarity and confidence as raw intelligence. Which one of these 5 habits do you catch yourself doing the most? Be honest and drop it in the comments below.